is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city.
Are you watching the ad?
I haven't stopped watching it. It's so good.
He must be stopped.
This lady sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spencer Pratt here pulled an Uno reverse because he's been getting attacked by TMZ pretty ruthlessly because they're saying that, well, you said you stayed in this trailer, but you're actually over here at this expensive hotel in Bel-Air.
Campaign ad certainly made it seem that you were living in that trailer. It was a high point of the commercial, but you're at the Hotel Bel-Air. So kind of undo that for us.
No, to be clear, that is where, excuse me, that is where I live. That's where Karen Bass, Mayor Bass, burned down my house. That is where I will live until I have a new house. The Airstream is a temporary facility. A hotel is a temporary facility. Where my kids are in Santa Barbara right now is a temporary housing. This is where I live as this is where they burned my house down. So this semantics or the nuance of this is the consequences of their failed leadership. And again, I don't live at the Hotel Bel-Air. I don't live in the Airstream. I don't live in the Santa Barbara. I don't have a house. They burned it down.
Oh, he released this new banger ad, which I know you guys love reacting to along with me on this channel. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. Let's go ahead and get into this Spencer Pratt clapback. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I had to take a minute to run for mayor. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air.
Wait a minute now.
Los Angeles, Palisades, in my backyard is where I spent most of my days. Feeding hummingbirds, relaxing all cool, avoiding all the bums outside of the school. When a couple politicians who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood, I got in one little fire, my mom got scared and said, "You're moving in with Harvey Levin in Bel-Air." About 7 or 8, and I yelled to the rubble, "Yo ho, smell you later." I moved to my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man is a genius. Only Spencer Pratt can turn in a ruthless attack campaign. He doesn't actually live in this trailer. Like these freaking morons. Only Spencer Pratt can turn stupid attacks by the left into a benefit for him. But we're not done yet because we got some other ones that I just happened to stumble upon. So for those complaining about not having links to the sources of these, well, I hate to break it to you, but there's tons of them. So I don't always know the freaking source because so many people are reposting these. But for some of them, like the more high profile ones, is usually pretty obvious who created them. But some of these, they're just shadow dropped and they're reposted a million times, and finding the source can be dang near impossible. I know I've asked AI for help, and even the AI is like, bro, I don't know what you're talking. I never even seen that ad. So we're going to do the best we can with it. Let's get into this next one.
Needles! Kids, come get your needles!
This lady is crazy.
I'm Karen Boss. I'm a clown. I'm Karen Boss. I'm a clown.
Ready, kids? Hey. I'll make the money disappear.
She's such a fraud.
I'm a clown in my town, turn the frown upside down. I'm a clown in my town, turn the frown upside down. I'm a clown.
You know, I was going to tell a joke about construction, but I'm still working on it.
This lady sucks.
Karen Boss. I'm a clown. I'm Karen Boss. I'm a clown. I'm Karen Boss. I'm a clown. I'm Karen Boss. I'm a clown.
Needles! Kids come
Okay, it's a reset here. Now, I actually got a request to react to this one. This is, I think, the Latinos for Pratt. I'm pretty sure. Let's get into this one, too. This one's a little bit longer. This got her in a dumpster, bro.
Latino por Pratt, tú verás. Mayor 2026. Ahí va. Mayor Karen took a trip way off the map while the hills caught fire. She was posting from abroad, Palisades though out to Dana, smoke in the sky. We were coughing in the kitchen, she was saying, bye bye. Spencer, saca la basura. Look what she left on our block. LA looking like a closet where the junk can talk. Spencer,
Wow, that looks crazy.
bag it up, roll it out to the street. Latinos por Pratt, we're singing, cause we're tired of this dirty beat.
So
Said we ride that plane
she's just
train,
chilling.
sleek and smooth. World Cup coming, nowhere to move. Just lines, delays, we're studying that. But every single pothole still attacks my tires flat. Spencer, saca la basura. All this mess, all this spin, from Hollywood to City Hall. Feels like the trash moved in. Spencer, saca la basura. Sweep that nonsense fast. Latinos por Pratt, we're laughing, cause this clown show can't last. She's calling everyone comrade in the town hall seat while the tents pop up like mushrooms on the heat. Homeless brought on every corner, money gone poof, but she swears it's all accounted, we just stare at the roof. Hollywood's packing, they're leaving the lot. You're losing the movies, but she shrugs on the spot. She's busy with slogans, we're stuck in a jam. We just want a mayor who can take out the
You know something interesting? I know, so this was a great ad, by the way, but I know a lot of people from California, and I don't know not one person, you know, most of them are liberal. I don't know one person who's actually satisfied living out there. I don't even know why they live out there. And when you ask them, they're just kind of like, you know, it's a big thing to like move from where you're at. So it's kind of like they stuck there and they just don't feel like doing nothing else. But I don't know nobody who's really happy in California in general. You know, in the LA area is particularly bad. So, you know, with that said, I just don't understand why people wouldn't vote for something different. If I'm dissatisfied with what I got, I certainly would vote for something different. You know, I wouldn't just say, well, if somebody is a Democrat and the Republicans are doing really horribly, well, no, I can never vote for a Democrat. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, I guess it just depends on if they're trying to do men and women's sports and all these other crazy things. But if they're talking about common sense stuff like, hey, we're going to clean up this city and, you know, we're going to make sure there's no fires and, you know, stuff like that. They're focused on the education system. You know, they're talking about common sense stuff, economics, all these different things. Then I'd be like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, you could get my vote. I don't care if you Democrat, Republican, Independent, as long as you're talking about something that actually makes sense and you ain't talking about a bunch of illegal alien nonsense and LGBTQ propaganda BS. Oh, yeah. We good, fam, but these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Shout out to my members, patrons, and fellow anomalies, Cyber Noodle, 655, The Great, Bella Scott, Carpentier John at Pinecone 6. I appreciate you guys every single day.
All right, listen up. 1 pipe per person. Don't waste them.
Oh, God, yes. Thank you, Mayor. Settle down. There's enough for everyone. More! I need more!
That's it. Share them wisely.
Here you go. Clean syringes.
Thanks, Mayor. We need these.
Be safe. There's more coming.
Yeah, that's it.
Meth rots your teeth. You can't succeed without teeth.
Thank you, Karen Bath.
Remember, Spencer Pratt won't do this for you.
We appreciate it!